Welcome back to Bike Focus Reviews, where the engine never sleeps and the rubber is always burning. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most anticipated adventure motorcycles of the year, the 2025 BMW R 1280 GS. This isn't just a facelift or a spec bump, it's a whole new beast. BMW Motorrad has redefined what a flagship ADV bike should be, and trust us, it's not just evolution, it's a revolution on two wheels. The legend reimagined. For decades, the GS line has ruled the adventure bike segment. From dusty desert trails to alpine switchbacks, the GS series has been the go-to choice for hardcore adventurers and weekend warriors alike. But with rising competition from Ducati's Multistrada V4, KTM's 1290 Super Adventure, and even Honda's Africa Twin stepping up its game, BMW needed more than just an update. Enter the 2025 R 1280 GS, a complete overhaul that somehow respects its legendary roots while rewriting the rulebook. The power plant, more than just bigger. Let's get straight to the heart of the matter, the engine. The 2025 R 1280 GS now features an all-new 1,300 cubic centimeters boxer twin, a noticeable bump from the previous 1,254 cubic centimeters mill. But it's not just about displacement. BMW's ShiftCam technology returns, now refined for smoother power delivery and better fuel efficiency. This new engine delivers around 145 horsepower and 110 lb-ft of torque, numbers that are seriously impressive for an ADV bike. But what really sets it apart? The torque curve is flatter than ever. That means instant grunt at low RPMs, linear power in the mid-range, and a satisfying top-end punch. Whether you're crawling over rocks or overtaking on the Autobahn, the R 1280 GS is always ready to deliver. Weight loss that actually matters. Here's something we never thought we'd say about a GS, it's gone on a diet. Thanks to a new steel frame and redesigned aluminum subframe, the 2025 GS sheds over 12 kilograms, around 26 pounds, compared to its predecessor. That's not just marketing fluff, on the road or the trail, the difference is immediately noticeable. The weight loss makes for more agile handling, better off-road performance, and reduced rider fatigue. Yes, the GS is still a big bike, but now it feels way more manageable, especially for riders who aren't giants. Suspension and handling, active meets adaptive. Now let's talk suspension, because BMW went all out here. The bike features a completely redesigned telelever front and paralever rear suspension system. But what really makes headlines is the integration of dynamic suspension adjustment, DSA. This system continuously adapts damping based on road conditions, speed, and rider input. Want to hit a twisty back road after 100 miles of slab? No problem. The R 1280 GS transitions from plush touring mode to aggressive corner carver in seconds. Off-road? The suspension raises automatically for more ground clearance, keeping the bash plate safe and your nerves calm. It's like having a riding coach and suspension tech in your corner. Constantly fine-tuning your setup on the fly. New frame, new feel. Gone is the old tubular steel frame. In its place is a new lattice-type main frame with a bolt-on rear subframe that's lighter, stiffer, and more compact. This redesign helps centralize mass, and when combined with the lower-slung boxer engine, it gives the R 1280 GS a near-perfect balance. Whether you're diving into a curve or navigating a tight forest trail, the bike feels planted and intuitive. Even the most die-hard KTM fans will have a hard time arguing with this level of rideability. Technology suite, sci-fi on two wheels. BMW didn't just stop at the chassis and motor, they went full Star Trek with the electronics. The 2025 R 1280 GS comes equipped with the latest iteration of BMW's Rider Aid suite. Traction control, cornering ABS, hill start assist, and multiple ride modes are all standard. But the new star of the show? Adaptive cruise control with radar-based distance keeping. Yep, just like in luxury cars, the GS now adjusts its speed to maintain a safe distance from the vehicle ahead. There's also blind spot monitoring, collision warning, and even a lane change alert system. It's a safety net that's particularly welcome on long tours or congested highways. Dash and interface, all about that TFT life. The massive 10.25-inch TFT display now features better anti-glare tech, sharper resolution, and an even more intuitive UI. Navigation is seamless, with turn-by-turn directions that feel like they belong in a Tesla. You get Bluetooth connectivity, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto integration. Yes, both are finally here. And if you're the type who likes to customize your layout, this screen gives you more flexibility than ever. The switchgear has also been revised, making the whole interface easier to operate with gloved hands. It's the kind of attention to detail that separates the GS from the crowd. Ergonomics, ride all day, then ride some more. BMW has refined the ergonomics based on extensive rider feedback. The new seat is adjustable not just in height, but also in tilt, allowing riders to fine-tune their posture. The bars are wider and more vibration-resistant, and the foot pegs have been repositioned for better comfort on long rides. Even pillion comfort has been improved, with a reshaped rear seat and grab rails. It's not just about comfort, though, it's about control. When you're standing on the pegs, the bike feels like a natural extension of your body. That kind of connection doesn't just happen, it's engineered. Off-road confidence, on-road dominance. We'd be remiss if we didn't highlight the GS's legendary off-road chops. The 2025 model continues that legacy with even better traction control algorithms, a dedicated Enduro Pro mode, and optional off-road tires from the factory. Combine that with the lighter weight, adaptive suspension, and better ground clearance, and you've got a bike that laughs in the face of ruts, rocks, and river crossings. But here's the twist. It's just as composed on-road. In fact, you might forget it's an ADV bike when you're leaning hard into corners. It's that duality that makes the GS truly special. Customization galore, build your dream bike. BMW knows GS riders love to tweak and mod, and the 2025 R1280 GS delivers with a ridiculous array of accessories. From aluminum panniers to crash bars, rally seats to Akrapovic exhausts, if you can imagine it, it's probably in the catalog. The modular frame design also makes maintenance and upgrades easier than ever. Want to go full Dakar mode? Go for it. Prefer a more road-oriented setup? No problem. Price and value, premium comes at a price. Let's talk numbers. The base model starts at around $18,500, but with all the bells and whistles, don't be surprised if your dream spec creeps into the mid-20s. Is it worth it? Absolutely, especially when you consider the tech, performance, and build quality you're getting. This is a bike that can replace your tourer, your sport bike, and your off-roader in one shot. Final verdict, the king is back. In a world where adventure bikes are getting faster, smarter, and more capable, the 2025 BMW R1280 GS stands tall as the benchmark.